Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am the Super Samoan Justin Otunga. You heard that, Otunga. So there's some things I want to discuss right now and just let you guys know. First of all, it was me. It was me in the all black with the ski mask on. I attacked Tyson and I attacked Tenacious, both. And you want to know why. If you shut up and listen, I'll let you know exactly why I did it. It's because I deserve to be in the championship match. So, and I'm saying it here, but I mean in the RSKY World Championship should be coming home with an Otunga. And that is me. I am the next one to step up. I'm the next one to run the pack. I am the next one to make sure that my family is good. So with that being said, I'm not asking, I'm telling Tenacious, make that title match a three-way, or guess what? I'm going to have more surprises for you and Tyson. And don't make me just take Tyson out and we can make it a one-on-one. I am willing to do it. And now everybody's saying, hey, you should be waiting your time. You should wait your turn. No, I am wrestling royalty. The Otungas used to run this business. And so we are going to do that now. Like I said, before Locked and Loaded Tenacious, I need your answer. You going to run from the Super Samoan? You're scared to show everybody what I already know, that you shouldn't be the champion? That because I already know it. You know it too. And I think that's, I'm just gonna have to show you a little more. But like I said, if you don't make the wise decision, I'll send another surprise your way, and we'll see how you handle that. I'm not playing with you guys. I'm not in the mood. Tyson, this is the only way you or Tenacious will ever get your hands on me for the attacks that I've done. So like I said, if you want proof that it was me behind the mask, I can prove it. But let's get this straight. I'm not here to play games. Like I said, make the smart decision, Tenacious, because it's really all on you. Tyson, you were just bait, let's say. But don't make no mistake, both of you can get it if the wrong decision is made. Because Tyson, I can put you out of business for a minute, and Tenacious, I can do the same for you. Your name might be Tenacious, but I'll show you the meaning of the word. Understand me, I am not playing. But I don't want to continue to draw on this over and over, keep saying the same thing. So I'm done. I'm out. I'll see you guys soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's your boy FMF Gaming. We're back with another video. We're back with another episode of Unleashed. And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, did you just hear that? So the mass attacker has been revealed. It has been Justin Otunga, the nephew of Fatu Otunga. So no wonder, he hit Tyson with the Otunga drop. I knew it had to be an Otunga under that mask, but I falsely blamed Fatu. But now we know, but what a predicament we have here. So what is Tenacious going to do after that, ladies and gentlemen? We don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and check out One King Entertainment, Lady of Mischief Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Real Zone Inc., and Unstoppable Madness Wrestling. All great channels with all great content, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, there's more channels that I do have to add to this list, but Once I get all the channels down, I will make sure to add them. But right now we have Bailey going against a newcomer to Prestige Worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those who don't know, we used to have a wrestler here. He kind of favored himself after Booker T. He called himself the King, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that gentleman now has since retired and he is no longer in the business. But this right here is his son, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see what his son can do. It is Jackson Gates, ladies and gentlemen, also known as the King, keeping that same moniker as his father. So we will see what he can do in this match, if he can get the win, and if he is as good as they say he is, because this young man has been working all over the world and stuff, trying to perfect his craft. He has went to recently to Japan. He has been to England. He has been all over the world just wrestling, trying to perfect his craft. I'm sure, no doubt, that his father had a hand in his training at some point, but we will see if all of that has paid off. Now, he is the bigger man in this match, but we know that being the bigger man in a match does not always guarantee you the victory. So we will see who will come out victorious in this match. And if you don't know, I don't know if we said it before, but the first PLE for Prestige Worldwide is coming up. So the next episode of Unleashed, we will have the second 8-man battle royale to see who will face Tyson Young at the beginning of the PLE, which is called, I believe it's Overload. I'll get back to you guys with that for sure, but we will see who will be facing Tyson Young at the next PLE to see who will be. They will face each other in the beginning of the show, and then at the end, the main event of the show, the winner of that match will go on to face Tenacious for the Prestige Worldwide Heavyweight Championship. If Tenacious wins, he will be a double champion. But then Tenacious will have to go over to Lock and Loaded, and then he will have to put his world title, his RSKY world title, on the line. And now we have Justin Otunga, who is trying to insert himself into that match, ladies and gentlemen. We will wait to see what Tenacious' response is. I know you can't wait. I can't wait to see what Tenacious says, because me seeing the competitor that Tenacious is, I don't see Tenacious turning down a fight. Tenacious is just not that person. But also threatening Tenacious to get into the fight, I don't see him taking the threatening lightly. So we're going to see what he does, ladies and gentlemen, because that is just a predicament. Like I said, I don't see him turning down nothing. I don't see Tenacious turning down not one fight. But again, threatening him is not the best. To me, it's just not the best solution in getting yourself into a match. But we'll see what Justin can do, and if Tenacious will give in and make it a three-way between him, Tyson Young, for the world title for RSKY. Now, he said Justin said that he can even take out Tyson. That way it'll be a one-on-one. I don't like the sound of that, but we'll see if that is possible. He went for a pin, and ladies and gentlemen, it is only a 2 count. Bailey is not giving up that easily, but oh my goodness, lifting Bailey up and dropping him back down and going back for the pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and only a 2 count once again. The King is trying to get this match over with quick, but Bailey is not ready to stay down, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling Bailey up to his feet, and he is picking Bailey up on his shoulders. What is he doing here? Oh my goodness, dropping him on the top turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen, but Bailey reversing, trying to get out of the corner. And look at the DDT from Bailey to the King. And ladies and gentlemen, we have so many other stars coming in now, so I hope you guys are ready to maybe to the next card will have all newcomers coming in on that card, except for maybe the Battle Royale. We might have some people that's already been seen on the Battle Royale, but we'll see about that. But also to be announced for the PLE, it will be Bayley versus Johnny Rage for the Prestige Worldwide Hardcore title. If Bayley wins that, Bayley will be a double champion. But then again, just like Tenacious, Bayley will have to go over. If he wins, he will have to go over to Locked and Loaded, and he will have to put his Extreme Championship on the line in an underground fight, which his opponent will be the same opponent that he has for the PLE for Prestige Worldwide. His opponent will be Johnny Rage again. Now, it would be a shame if Bayley won the Hardcore Championship and then turn around and lose the RSKY Extreme Championship to Johnny Rage. It would be like they switched championships. But here the King working back on Bayley. These two are in a fight. They don't want to let the other one get the upper hand in any kind of way, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my goodness, these two just go with the drop kick. And I think I see blood from Bayley. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is an exciting match. The King has him up and drops him down again and going back for this pin again. 1, 2, 3, and oh my goodness, there you have the victory going to the King, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner.
This is already an exciting night when one of our newcomers taking the victory. The King, I don't know what he's doing there. He's taunting to the crowd. His arrogance showing greatly. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just jumping into the next match where it's Roxy, versus the women's champion, Mercedes Rossi. Now, Mercedes is getting, I guess you could say she's getting warmed up because her first title defense will be going against Trixie of the Psycho Circus. So we will see what Mercedes Rossi can do, ladies and gentlemen. Mercedes is still waiting to see, as you know, her brothers, the Clique, is going against the Psycho Circus for the tag team titles. As in they're going against Sorrow and Spite. But then, I don't know if they're still together, so I'm going to assume that they are, but we're trying to see if her boyfriend, Brandon Cuevas, is going to join back, because Brandon, they were the power couple at this point, because Brandon was the world heavyweight. He was the Prestige Worldwide heavyweight champion, while she is the women's champion. But now, like I said, since Brandon did not come back in time, Brandon, unless he comes back in enough time where I can throw him into that Battle Royale, Brandon will have to wait until the next PLE to get himself a title shot at the heavyweight championship. But here, like I said, I'm going to assume that they're still together here. Mercedes now is going to work on Roxy, trying to show her dominance in this match. Mercedes is one of the few powerhouses that we have left in the women's division. We don't really have too many powerhouses coming in, but we do have one coming in, and you will see her in the next installment of Unleashed, ladies and gentlemen. Just stay ready for that. And we might drop a video on Monday. We might, or it might not happen, ladies and gentlemen, because I know that's usually RSKY night, but we might drop a different video. But we will see. But here's Roxy coming back with the strikes, ladies and gentlemen. She is playing no games. She wants herself a championship shot. Oh, she drops Mercedes and she goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Mercedes kicks out with power. But that takes a lot of energy out of you the way she kicked out. But here Roxy, with the kick to Mercedes. Now where is Roxy going to the top? She is trying to really get this victory. There is nothing else on her mind but the win, and another kick, but this time to the face of Mercedes Rossi, and she is lining Mercedes up for the kill shot right here. And oh my goodness, and there you have it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, and here is your victor, Roxy. She is not playing any games. I believe she held the women's title before, so she wants the title back. She had took a time off, but she is back and she wants herself a title shot, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have our main event. It is Ryan Starr versus a mystery opponent, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see who this person is, ladies and gentlemen. And here he comes, the United States champion. He set out an open challenge for his championship, and we cannot wait to see who answers. Now, the boss is in talks about redesigning his championship, redesigning the United States Championship. We love the flag, we love it, but we think it's just a little too overwhelming on this belt. You can't really see, where it says United States or champion or the prestige, because the United States symbols in the PWW as well, so you can't really see it. So the boss is thinking of taking some out, but we'll see what the boss does. Let's see who his opponent is. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, who could this be? Wait, it can't be, ladies and gentlemen. This must be a mistake. This man has not wrestled for a while now. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it is Santana Cruz. He is back. The Cruise Control is back. This man is looking different, ladies and gentlemen. He does not look the same at all, but he looks focused and ready to go. Always representing Puerto Rico. Here is Santana Cruz. The Cruise Control is here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. This is a moment in wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. He has been a one-time champion as well. I believe a two-time champion, world and heavyweight, I believe. So we are, and this man, he is still a young man. So we are happy to see him. I wonder if, oh my goodness, coming out the gates. I don't know if you guys heard or not, if we put this out there before, but him and Cindy Cruz are, I forgot her name before she became a Cruz, but Cindy, basically him and Cindy, Miss Miami, who she was. Cindy Cruz are not together anymore. I don't think Cindy Cruz was Miss Miami. Miss Miami was dating someone else. Cindy Cruz, though, and him are not talking anymore. They are not together. I'm not saying they're not talking, because I believe they still have a cool friends relationship. And I believe in the next installment of Unleashed, Cindy will be here in action, ladies and gentlemen. So we will look into that. And also, if you caught RSKY, you've seen a new fighter. You've seen him. You've seen Christopher Stokes. Christopher Stokes' wife was out there with him, but she will be in action the next Unleashed. Or she might be in action at, she might be in action at RSKY. We will see. Wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But like I always say, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all those who have subscribed so far. Don't forget to check out What King Entertainment, Lady and Mr. Wrestling, Bailey Gaming, Thrill Zone Inc., and Unstoppable Madness Wrestling. All great channels with all great content, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check them out. But again, thank you all for sticking with your boy. This is the first time I've been able to do the voiceover all the way through, and I'm just excited that I was able to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I was able to make it a one-shot thing, so I didn't have to cut it up for you guys. But again, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope that I can continue to bring you guys more content. If there's any superstar that you see, I might drop another call showcase. If there's any superstar that you see that you want, you can put them down in the comments, and I'll make sure to put them up on CC. Always the hashtag will be FMF whenever I put a call up. There's calls up right now. Go check them out. I believe Christopher Stokes is up there. But like I said, there are more new people to come. So go ahead and check them out. And we might have a couple of older heads coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait and see. But Ryan Starr is not planning on losing his championship tonight. The king of the clothesline hits him with a clothesline. And now what is he doing here? Oh my goodness, showing off that strength. Oh my goodness, he's spinning around and powerbomb drops Santana Cruz and going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Starr is still your United States champion. Thank you for checking out the video, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to all those who have subscribed so far. This is your boy FMF Gaming, and I am out.